What if you could see what your child is really thinking? At a birthday party, they look quiet, but inside they're thinking, they'll think I'm weird. They stare at their shoes, panicking. What if someone talks to me? What would I say? You smile at them, not realizing there's a storm of fear inside. For a child with social anxiety, the world feels like constant judgment. Today, we're stepping into that silent world, and I'll share practical strategies to help them feel seen, supported, and more confident. The hidden storm. What is social anxiety? So, what is happening inside your child's mind? First, it's so important to know that social anxiety isn't just shyness. Shyness is a personality trait. Social anxiety is a persistent, intense fear of being judged or embarrassed in social situations. And it's a growing issue. In the US, the percentage of children with anxiety jumped from 7.1% in 2016 to 10.6% in 2022. It's like their brain's internal alarm system is stuck, telling them they're in danger when they're actually safe. This creates a constant loop of worry. They might have intrusive thoughts like, what if I say something dumb? Or what if everyone laughs at me? These fears can feel so overwhelming that they lead to physical symptoms. You might notice frequent stomach aches or headaches, especially before school or a party. They might blush, tremble, or speak in a super quiet voice when they have to interact with others. The most common response to this intense fear is avoidance. Your child might refuse to go to school, join in on group activities, or even answer the phone. But here's the trap. The more they avoid these situations, the scarier these situations become, which only makes the anxiety stronger. Building bridges, actionable strategies for parents. It's heartbreaking to watch your child struggle, but I want you to know that you're not helpless. You can be their most powerful ally. Here are 4 practical strategies to help them. First, validate their feelings and listen. When your child expresses fear, our first instinct can be to say, don't worry, you'll be fine. But to them, it really doesn't feel fine. Instead, start with validation. Try saying something like, I hear you. It sounds like you're really worried about that party. I get it. This shows them that their feelings are valid and that you are a safe person to talk to. Leading with empathy lets them know you're on their team, which helps them feel safe enough to eventually face their fears. Teach them calming techniques. When anxiety takes over, their body goes into fight or flight mode. You can give them tools to calm their own body and mind. One of the simplest is deep breathing. Tell them to imagine they're slowly blowing up a big balloon. Breathe in for 4 counts, hold for 4, and then breathe out for 6. Practicing this when they're calm will make it easier to use when they're anxious. Another great tool is the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 grounding technique. When they feel overwhelmed, ask them to name 5 things they can see, 4 things they can touch, 3 things they can hear, 2 things they can smell, and 1 thing they can taste. This simple exercise pulls their focus out of the storm in their head and grounds them in the present moment. Third, build a courage ladder. We know avoidance makes anxiety stronger, but diving into the deep end can be terrifying. The solution is something called a courage ladder. You work together to break down a scary situation into small, manageable steps. If speaking in class is the goal, the first step on the ladder might be practicing their answer with you at home. The next could be sharing it with one trusted friend, then raising their hand without speaking, and finally, answering the question in class. Celebrate every single step they take, no matter how small. This isn't about perfection. It's about praising their courage. Fourth, challenge anxious thoughts. Anxious thoughts are often distorted and not based on fact. You can help your child become a thought detective and look for evidence. If they think everyone will laugh at me, you can gently ask them, what's the evidence for that? Has that actually happened before? You can also try the "so what" technique. Ask them, okay, let's imagine someone does laugh. What do you do then? Walking through the feared outcome helps them realize they can handle it, which shrinks the fear down to a more manageable size. Helping your child navigate social anxiety is a journey. Validate their feelings, give them calming tools, take small steps up the courage ladder, and gently help them challenge anxious thoughts. If their anxiety is severe, lasts more than 6 months, or disrupts school or friendships, seeking professional support is a strong, healthy step. Therapies like CBT can be highly effective for kids. You play a powerful role. By entering their silent world with empathy and support, you help them feel understood, find their voice, and build real confidence. If this was helpful, please give this video a like and subscribe for more resources. Share your own experience in the comments below. Your story could help another parent feel a little less alone. Check out our Patreon page and socials for more resources, and take a look at our Mindful Apparel store to add calm reminders to your everyday life. Links are in the description.